Boy, it is a rainy day here in Georgia. Garage door couldn't even do its job. Wow. We aren't going to let that stop us. No, 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 no. The clouds are moving, and I see no reason why we shouldn't do the same. All right, we're going to try out this new setup. Kind of a temporary top mount until I can get my Django clamp, which everyone uses. Let the Raptor warm up a little bit here. Got quite a bit of rain in the last 12 hours. In fact, there's quite a few people who unfortunately lost their lives or their homes over in neighboring states, Mississippi and Alabama, from this weather system that moved through. So fortunately we didn't get the worst of it, but we did get lots of rain, so it's going to be muddy today. We'll ease on down here. We'll let the Raptor come up the temperature and be happy with itself. Oh yeah, it's going to be a wet one. It will be a wet one today. Forest Service 28-1, one of our favorites. I'm unsure how stable this camera setup is going to be, but it's a good test, better than nothing. Letting the Raptor continue to warm up a little bit here, the oil up the temp. All right. Start opening her up a little bit here. It's always a little interesting when you've been riding with your kids or extra cargo of some kind, and then you go back to being a single rider. It takes a little bit of an adjustment to remember that you can move around now and you have the ability to do this without throwing anybody off the back or the front. Alright, it's pretty much warmed up now. Let's see what she's got. And there's our friend, the Georgia State Patrolman's house. I think I've said it once before. Coming through here, part of you just naturally slows down just because he's there. But once we get past him, all bets are off. Right through that throttle. You gotta just attack them, or you'll get soaked. There we go, get my sight lines. Couldn't figure out what was hitting me in my back. I thought it was a strap, maybe. Turns out it's my hair. That's funny. Right over the puddles. Nice and dry. Oh yeah. You know what? We'll go this way. We'll start off by hitting up Camp Merrill. It's a little bit closer too than the Appalachian Trail. And I am eating my microphone. I gotta figure that out. Hopefully it's working out okay though. My stock rear tires have just about had it. I've got maybe 15 hours on this thing. About to do the 15-hour service and I'm gonna need tires already. Funny how that works. You know, I can't wait to get that Vortex ECU and not have to navigate the limitations of the stock ECU with 5th gear and the wheel speed sensor, where it uses different tables to give you torque in 5th. And I mean, you can definitely feel it when you're out on fire roads like this, where you're going from 4th to 5th, expecting it to be linear, and 5th just falls off. Like, what happened? Well, that's what happened. You can see right there, I went from 4th to 5th. 4th pulled like a banshee, and 5th was just like, nah. Be kind to the hiker here. Once we get a little bit a ways from him, because I'm sure they don't want to hear all this noise. That's not why they come out here. Ooh. Got us a big down tree. Yeah, that probably happened, jeez, might have happened last night. Oh, that gate's open. It's never open. Doesn't necessarily mean it's open to the public. Oh, yeah. Nice rolling, sweeping turns. Oh, these fire roads are the best. You know, I was talking about this weekend with a friend of mine. One of the best parts about these fire roads is the cost. You cannot get any cheaper than free. Yeah, buddy. You don't have to pay to park. You don't have to pay to ride. I mean, you put gas in your machine, you get up here, and that's it. Oh, yeah. I got a little camper. That's pretty wild. Oh, almost took the water. I managed to nimbly dodge it. I keep eating the dead cat of my microphone. It's like a cat put its tail in your mouth. Keeps things interesting. Man, I love this machine. Yeah, I don't know whose property that is, but spray sewage irrigation field. Okay. So we're spraying sewage. I mean, this is an Army Ranger camp, so they might just be saying that as some sort of Army thing. Hey, stay out of here. And in case you don't think that's enough, we're spraying sewage. Maybe that'll keep them out. I don't know. Not sure I understand an actual application for the spraying of sewage into an irrigation field. So I'm gonna go with my guess instead. Here we are. Man, that was actually really fast. And here we are at Mount Zion Baptist Church and Camp Frank D. Merrill Ranger Camp. Tire shredder in use. don't want nothing to do with a tire shredder. No, thank you. I would say this was a very good first run of the Saturday. Raptor seems to be running just fine. Got an interesting blend of fuel right now. Unintentionally, a little bit of 87 octane made its way into the little filling can that I use. And so it's not all 93, it's probably more like 90, 91. Just shredded those tires on the way up. And let's do it again. Why not? Ah, yeah, look at the shred. Just shredded. Big bore power, baby. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Check our sight lines, can't see nothing here. There we go. Even with this heavy camera mounted up top, the wind is still trying to take my helmet off. One of these days I'm going to see where all that goes. But not today. Today we ride. It's our hiker again. Man, he's actually like jogging across country. I guess if you've got it in you, go for it. Dodge that puddle. That was a lake. You see, fifth gear is just, you can just tell. It's not because it's a taller gear, it's down on power. Our dead tree again. Fallen soldier there. Always careful to not turn these hill crests into motocross jumps, because you do not know what's on the other side. I've seen some pretty horrible stuff out here. People think that every crest is a tabletop for them to jump, and there's a Jeep or something on the other side that's somebody's taking a leak or letting their dog out, and it does not end well. So unless you've gone over, sighted it, and then you're coming back and you've got a buddy that's kind of keeping an eye on it, Probably best to just not do that here. Because you never know. Almost avoiding using fifth unless I have to. It's because it's so noticeable. I don't know if it's the gas or I'm just paying more attention to it today, but fourth pulls like 25% harder. That way goes to the Appalachian Trail, and we are going to continue back to home base. Oh, big puddle. Again, always checking my sight lines for other users of the road. It's been very sparsely populated today because of the weather. I love how this thing sounds like a golf cart when it's stock. But not for long. Getting them front wheels up a little bit there. Why not? Put some shred on top of my shred. Call me Shredder. Like those puddles aren't even there when you hit them at speed like that. baby. I love the high-speed stuff on these fire roads. Never gets old. Well, that was fun. Let's see how we did.